between Port Adelaide and the Adelaide Footy Club, and two of the genuine superstars of the competition have been good enough to join us. We welcome Paddy Dangerfield and Robbie Gray. Welcome, boys. Hey, we'll start with you, Paddy. You got your crosstown rivals there, Port Adelaide, sitting comfortably on top of the ladder. They gave it to you by 9 goals in the first of the showdowns. It must be a difficult town to live in when you've got to cop that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it has been. It's they're playing very good footy at the moment, so we'll certainly have our work cut out for us this week. But it's a massive challenge, but one the boys are looking forward to.
Had the great pleasure, Robbie, of seeing a game live at the Adelaide Oval a couple of weeks back. It's an extraordinary venue and one that you are undefeated at, 9 straight. Why is this?
Yeah, obviously, you know, the fans have turned up and we've had some big crowds here, and that's really made a difference for us, I think, this year. And I'm sure, you know, Paddy's loving playing here as well. I think it's been great for the state, and you know, we've had some massive crowds here, and I'm sure both teams really love playing there.
Yeah, Robbie, it's Brownie here, mate. Kenny Hinkley, he coached me in the state game a few years ago, and he was sensational, but a tough coach. Obviously, in this day and age, the coaches try and go a bit gentler on the players. Is Kenny still pretty tough on you?
Yeah, Kenny's he's pretty honest, and he can be brutal at times in his feedback, but that's what we love about him. I mean, you know, we probably needed that as a group. You know, we'd had a few years there where we were really struggling, and, you know, him along with a few other coaches has really come in and, you know, helped turn the club around, and, you know, we love having him as our coach.
Danger, it's Jack Watts here.
Look at Danger.
Yeah, mate.
What do you got? Come on, what do you got?
I know you walk around with your chest out and the shoulders back around Adelaide, and you know, you're pretty popular there. But you or Tex Walker, who's got more fans?
I think Tex Walker comfortably. He appeals to, I suppose, a few of the bogans around South.
Hey, Danger, you've got plenty of fans, and especially when they see this sort of vision of you as a young bloke. We can see you here with your dear mum, and things had gone badly for you, Danger, and you looked like you were crying pretty heavily. Just at the campsite there, what was going on?
Oh, it was a bad day.
Hey, Rob, your story is remarkable, I reckon. As got here, as an 18-year-old boy, you weren't quite sure that you were going to get drafted, and you went and worked as a meat packer. What was that all about? I mean, your underage footy, did you not think you were going to get there?
I played a bit of basketball as a junior as well, and you know, obviously footy as well. And I finished up year 12, and I had you know, a year off before I turned 18, so I went and got a job through an old cricket coach at Phil Freezer in Dandenong there, and was working as a meat packer. And you know, I wasn't sure if I was going to get drafted. I didn't go to draft camp or anything like that. So you know, very fortunate that you know, Port Adelaide gave me an opportunity, and loving every minute of it over here so far.
Well, you're second in the AFL Coaches Association Award, which I think is unbelievable. People perhaps here haven't quite realised what sort of a year you've had. And behind only Gary Ablett, so no higher praise than that. You got some of the silkiest skills in the game. We saw Stevie Johnson pay tribute to you last week on the show, but not sure about this one. I'm not sure whether you've actually got vision over there, but you're running into an open goal here against the Hawks. And a little handball, Joe the Goose, that didn't quite get there. Ran onto it, open goal there. Pork, sold candy and bang. They did everything right to the end.
Yeah. Not some of my best work there. I think I had the moulds in that day, and you know, I was pretty relieved to finally get to the goal line, and then just about missed it, I think, from point blank range.
Well, you're on fire, mate. We're going to have a look at the two teams now, because this is a massive game. The house will be rocking. Danger, the Adelaide Crows went down to Essendon by 9 points. That's an opportunity. Very interesting to see that Jason Porpleasure's back, Jim, over that very nasty coccyx injury.
Well, he's got the high buttock sort of hamstring issue.
That's right. Rutten's been rested. Brad Crouch too comes back in, and that is a welcome return for the Adelaide Crows. Let's have a look at Port Adelaide. Well, boys, Robbie. Top of the ladder, 11 wins, 2 losses. The Bulldogs are smacked by 72 points. Brownie's laughing, I don't know why. A couple of good ins. Kasisi, Impey and Hamish Hartlett comes back into the side. Holly Wine's in super form. We'll get some tips from the boys before you get your thoughts there, Brown Dog.
Yeah, Pops, it's a huge in for the boys, that's for sure. But Jay Shields has been impressive all year. He's leading the Coleman now. Amazing performance. He's getting a lot of possessions as well. Port Adelaide has been a great turnaround, and I think they'll win this pretty comfortably.
All right, watch it.
think this one might be a bit more important for Adelaide to win. You know, Porter sitting on top and going pretty well, but I think yeah, the Crows will come out and win this one.
Yeah, a bit surprised to see Rutten rested. Put a fair bit of faith in Taylor and the boys in defence, so I'd be interested to hear what Danger, what's the go with Big Truck missing, and what are we going to see with defence on the weekend?
Oh, look, I think it's purely a match-up thing, really. Port Adelaide have quite a few live wire forwards, and Robbie's certainly one of those. So I think it's purely match-up. It might depend a bit on the weather as well. Come Sunday afternoon, what's happening there?
Force, your thoughts on this game?
You know who the winner is, Roughage, don't you?
Adelaide.
The ground.
Similar.
The ground is the winner.
Well, just give us perhaps a winner between the two teams.
Game, maybe, Force?
No, well, the power, because just they are higher and doing better.
I do too, I think, Port Adelaide, but I think it's going to be a lot tighter than perhaps certainly the two positions on the ladder would suggest. First versus
milestone,
11th, I think it's going to be a really tight contest, but just a touch of class for power.
And Gary, we get the feeling over here that the big Texan's about to pull one on. He's getting better and better and better, and he's about to rip this comp to shreds. Don't worry about that. Hey, Danger and Robbie, thank you very much for giving us a good slab of your time. This is an enormous game in Adelaide. The whole state stops. We wish you well for it, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.